Greetings, Virgo. This is Damien with HK Readings, Healing Culture Tarot, and I'm here to do your October general reading. This will be for Virgos by Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter, so stay tuned to see if any of these messages resonate with you guys. I hope everyone is doing well, and it feels good to be doing this reading for a fellow Earth sign, my fellow Earth signs. I am a Taurus Sun in sidereal astrology. I'm actually a Virgo ascendant with a Taurus Sun and Taurus Moon. So yeah, all the Earth love us. We're going to be reading with Gypsy Sibylla Oracle deck. That was my first deck ever that I really love, and I've been reading with this for years. And I started my YouTube journey with this deck. So those of you who've been with me since day one of the early days surely know that deck. But we're gonna kick it off with some Moonology energy here, okay? We're just gonna see what comes up. You know that I, for YouTube's purpose, mostly do love readings, but other times I've noticed that we'll have different messages that come up that is just what source energy and spirit has in store for me to relay. So that is that. I'm going to go ahead and begin shuffling for you guys, but I do want to go ahead and take a moment, some time out to thank all of my subscribers, new and old. And for all of you who view this video, thank you for clicking. And I feel like everyone's here for a reason. So when you do click the video, all of it may not resonate, but I oftentimes find that sometimes it does later, many times it does later, Yeah, clicks for a reason. Messages for my Virgos from this Moonology deck, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or Jupiter. Son of a bitch. Hold on. I feel like you're hiding something, Virgo. I saw how I was trying to pick, and granted, I got my nails, I was trying to pick the card up and it was just not working, and then it ran away from me. Like, that energy of the time it took to flip that card over makes me feel like you're keeping something very close to you, okay? And it's so interesting because your two cards here, we've got, and I love when this happens because the last few readings that I've done, when I've pulled multiple Moonology cards, it would be like, the trifecta of full moons, or, double full or double new, or, I'm pulling crescents, and just very similar energies as far as the phase. What we have here is the new moon in Scorpio and the new moon in Gemini. Work through your fears. Communication is key. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about some of the things that may be you're hiding right now. Like, I don't know if you're afraid to communicate with someone or tell them how you feel. Is this out of fear of rejection? That's what I'm getting. Fear of rejection. So, I wonder about this because I don't necessarily feel like this is pertaining to new energy, Virgo, like someone who's coming in. Although for some of you, that could very much be the case. So let me say this, for a smaller group of you, it's like you're dealing with someone new and there's a lot of fear and anxiety and worry that's there, maybe based on what you have been through before. It has you just kind of like feeling weird about how to reach out to this person, communicate with this person, how to even bring yourself around them to share yourself energetically, because you just may feel like you'll be seen and exposed. But the same energies as far as being seen and exposed extend to the larger group that I feel wants to reconnect with someone, wants to rebuild something of the past, something that is close to running its course or has already ran its course, and there could have been a separation, whether you left or this person left. You're gonna have to release those worries and allow yourself to exist in new skin, like new skin that doesn't have trepidations about being honest in matters of the heart. new skin of speaking out and standing up for yourself and going for what you want and what you believe is right, instead of maybe just being very passive about it or docile or holding it in or not acting at all, feeling like, if it's not meant to be, it's just not meant to be. That is the case a lot of times, but what that boils down to every time is how much work you put in it. If you put the work in it and you find out that it's not to be, meant to be, that's fine. But at least you tried. At least you tried, and that's what I'm getting here. Give me one sec. I like to try to get, titles as they come to me. I get caught up in a reading and not really remember them. But yeah, at least you tried. That's what this is about. And sometimes we have to be vulnerable. Gotta put ourselves out there. Gotta expose ourselves. Be transparent. And not to say that this person's actions aren't throwing you off, whether there's communication or not, but this is about you and your growth and your ascension, and you've got a lot to say. You're feeling a lot. Fellow Earth, we need to, get better at our communication of our feelings, because it's the main proponent to bring us what we want. Just want to make sure these are nice and shuffled for you guys. Messages for my Virgos. Oh, with my Sibylla deck. Okay. Despair at the bottom of the deck. Okay. We got despair that was at the bottom of the deck. We got the card of frivolity and the card of constancy. Many of you Virgos may have been dealing with a Taurus or have Taurus in your chart, but I see strong Taurian energy here with the card of constancy. That's what's really sticking out. Seeing Geminian energy here with the frivolity card. For me as a reader, the despair card is much of like cardinal energy. Libra sticks out mostly, which, oh my God, that's so interesting that those are the signs that come out. Me just thinking, that's literally my sun, moon, rising, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, and I am going through a interesting situation right now with the Virgo. So, let's just, so I mean, like, it's even trippy when I feel like I can kind of relate to these readings. But to continue, it might have been driving you wild, Virgo, that you were dealing with or are dealing with someone who seems to be so stable, but at the same time so fickle in other ways, and very, what's the word, kind of maybe in and out, hot and cold, unreliable, not very consistent. I feel it's like, how are you so stable and so beautiful, but at the same time so inconsistent? I think what's driving you crazy and why, you might be so afraid to communicate with this person is because, it's like when you want sureness of if something's going to work out in your favor, it'd be nice to, kind of have it be evident. It's probably not evident right now. I don't think this person wants to be seen either. I feel like this person is masking their feelings as well, and are trying to basically hide that from you because they've been hurt as well, just as much as you have. Okay, it's just not easy for them. That, I'm sensing energies of like a strong poker face. But then we've got the card of surprise and the card of fortune, and I really feel like beyond what you believe, like you have no fucking idea that this person loves you. They still think about you. They want you. They desire you. But I honestly feel like they're taking a strong stance to to not make themselves feel a fool as well. It almost has me believing that you guys have been mirrors for one another and you've been just as fickle, just as unsure, just as, as hot and cold. And neither one of you is finding assurance in the other person. Spirit is saying, with that said, that you're going to have to find it within yourself to act if you really want this, and just trust that you're going to be on top regardless. Again, at least you tried. But yeah, this person, if you were to communicate, if you were to reach out and really make your feelings known and take that last ditch effort, if you will, things will really pan out beautifully. They really will. You'd be surprised to know that you could have what you want with this person. Really, really surprised. They're just as sick over this as you, like their thoughts. It almost nauseates them how much they think about you in this connection and how much they want it to work. But it's not really that they're being stubborn. Again, it's not that they are being stubborn. It's, well, I mean, sure, yeah, maybe they are. But the point of it is, the gist of it is, they have to be strong. I don't think you have any idea how much this person loves you and how much they are taking this harder than you are. And they feel that they have more to lose from this than you do. Maybe you don't see your own strength in this situation to even acknowledge that. But you could turn this around if you want. It is you that's going to have to take action though, Virgo. Much love to you. I look forward to seeing you for your next reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below, as well as my Instagram page where you can follow me there. I am starting the whole tarot TikTok journey, so yeah, just look out for that in your future videos in the description box as well. I'm trying to cultivate that, get that to where, it's at least off on a good start. Everybody stay well, stay lovely. Leave your comments of resonance because I love your interaction. Let me know how you feel. Namaste.